Hey, so I am going to be playing some Legion Remix. I am not taking a complete break from my other videos, my other Let's Plays or anything that I'm doing, but Legion Remix is out. I'm freaking so stoked about it. Legion is my favorite WoW expansion by far. Absolutely love it. So happy to be back. Happy to be playing with the remix mechanics. I know they've toned down some stuff and are doing some stuff differently than how they did it in Mists of Pandaria, so I'm hoping that it's still kind of got that crazy OP kind of silliness going for it. But so stoked to be back in Legion, be doing these quest lines, be playing in our class halls again, be running these dungeons. My raid team is going to be running some of these raids. It's going to be so good. So stoked. I'm going to be making multiple characters. So I am currently remaking a Shaman that I already made because I made him as Alliance. Most of the people in my guild are Horde, and so we were running into some issues with the cross faction. But I think I'm still going to make a Lightforged Draenei, or a Draenei, I haven't decided which, for my Paladin. And that's probably the one I'm going to be playing the most on stream, video and whatnot. I'm not sure yet though. But right now I'm going to be remaking my Shaman. That one I know I'm playing. I'm going to be doing guildy stuff with it. I already decided to make him a Earthen Dwarf because I don't have one yet. I unlocked it a while ago and I don't have one yet. So I decided to name him Aladar, and Aladar's taken, so I'm going to name him Aladar with 2 R's. And now to design him. Do I want to do... I want him to be one of the dark colors. That's kind of a cool color. This brown. I like that too. Ooh, I also like that brown. Well, now I can't decide. This brown. That dark blue. Okay, so I like this brown more than the other brown. Or do I want to do the black? I like the way the black looks on the face, I think, more. Especially because my theme for him, I think, is going to be orange and blue, because he's going to be a Restoration Shaman. So you have the orange for like the flames and stuff, and then you have the blue for the... Oh, I didn't realize my screen was messed up there. Okay, I think it's fixed. Should look good. But then you have the blue for like the healing spells and the water and stuff like that. So kind of playing into those elements. The water, the fire, the lightning, the air, earth. he's earthen, so the earth is already covered. The lightning, we'll say, covers the air. I know that that's a different element in like Pokemon and stuff, but that's what we're claiming. So we'll get the water, fire, earth, air for our Resto Shaman. Beautiful. Okay, so face. Let's make him the handsomest little rock man we possibly can. Also, hello, if you are a real viewer and not the trick viewer that Twitch sometimes shows. I never know, because sometimes you get that, like, it seems to be automatic sometimes where you just get this, like, one viewer that's not a real viewer, so I never know. I also don't think I have comments shown. Let me... That's not what I want. Okay, there we go. Alright, now I have chat open. So if anybody joins and says anything, I will see it. Alright, back to the game. One thing I wish about WoW customization is that, I mean, they have done a lot in the game. The game's been out for a long time. You would think they'd be able to give us face options that were not the same 2 or 3 faces with slight differences. I guess we'll just use that one. I don't care. Hair. I do want to keep this hair color because I love the like the fiery tips. I think these styles, like the comb one and like the side part and stuff and the flowing mane, look so silly on a dwarf. Also, this dude's like, you know, he's at Dornegal Wall Street. His dad got him a job at the company, and he's going to be vice president in 10 years, and so nobody could tell him what to do, and, you know, like, I'll go talk to my dad. I'm so rich, I got a Lambo. Sorry. Okay. At least I make myself laugh. Okay, so, there aren't any, like, other cool hair colors that do that, right? I think that's the only one for Earthen. I think the Dark Iron have some really cool hairstyles. But we're not playing Dark Iron, so I think, yeah, this is the only one. You gotta have this ornate one, right? Like, if you're gonna go dwarf, you go full dwarf. Look at him. Oh, do I want eyebrows or not? I actually think his dark eyebrows are kind of cool looking. Also, I'm not sure if I'm feeling the mohawk. I thought I was, but what about this? That's kind of neat, right? Like he looks like your cool uncle. I'm here for the cool uncle vibe. And then what's the difference between yellow and... Oh, I was like, they look like the same, but oh, orange has this little glow. So fitting our theme, we go orange or blue. I think I like the... Okay, I'm gonna actually, let me see what I want to do for his gems first, and then we'll figure out the eyes. That's a pretty color, that teal. I like that a lot. Not for this guy, because he is got his own theme going on, but... Ooh, the black, like, obsidian, that's pretty cool looking. I was looking at the difference between these two. The blue's kind of a lot, you know? Like, I like the idea of the blue. But it's kind of almost too much? I don't know. So I made, like I said, I made this character. I actually made this exact character. So I made the Alliance version, realized that I wouldn't be able to do some stuff with the guildies. So I made the Horde version, had an issue there, remade it again, had an issue there. I'm now remaking him. I have not gotten past like level 13, I think was the very maximum I got to, and that was on the Alliance one that I had to restart. So it's not like I've made this and like leveled him up or anything like that. Just redone the first couple steps. And I did do one version where I did have him having blue gems, and then I did another one where I gave him orange gems, and I don't think I like either of those. I almost kind of want to give him these like gems that match his hair, and then maybe keep him with blue eyes. So then we've kind of got the elemental vibe. You know what I mean? Tell me literally nobody else puts this much. Nobody gives a shit this much. Okay, well, we can always change him later, right? It's not locked in stone. Because he's there, then it's set in stone. Anyway. We're gonna finish him. Alright, we've got our little shaman. As you can see, this is the level 13 light forged, or not light forged, normal Jedi that I made first. Love on my Legion loading screen. Don't know why it is taking forever to load. Okay, I skipped forward in my recording a little bit because that loading screen was taking too long. So, gotta join my guilds. This is my Star Trek themed guild. Lightly Star Trek themed. And I gotta run over and let myself into my guild. Okay, I'm in my guild. Now I'm in game. I'm gonna set my spec. Okay. Thankfully, because I made this character already and I already did the annoying setup process and I named him the same thing, it looks like I don't have to do that again, which I love. I did not realize that by remaking him with the same name that I would not have to go through the setup process again, but I'm so happy to see it because I hate doing it on every single character. These are not how I want them, no. This goes on my R E because that's my speed boost. Speed boost always goes on R for run. Healing surge. I do not need. There. This is a CC, so it goes where my CCs go. I don't know if we ever actually used Primal Strike. I should ask Hell. Should ask Hell how to play my class. Alright, and then open my voodoo. Oh good. Even the stuff that I saved, like the way I set up my voodoo, saved. That's super nice. And then make sure that I actually have my height icons on. That's not gonna work. I was gonna test that out, but I guess I won't be able to set the other ones until I get more stuff. So we'll just leave that as that is then. Alright, I guess I'll read these. I'm not gonna do the skip because the last one that I did the last couple versions of this same guy I did the skip, and you get a lot more experience by just doing the quests, and they're super fast. So I don't see like an amazing reason to not just go through them and get all the stuff you get. So,
never settle for the unknown.
Time crisis. You don't remember me? Shifting through time can sometimes have that a side effect. Good thing I love introductions. Let me catch you up to speed on what we're doing here. Talk to her and then find Khadgar. Yay, Khadgar. I miss him. Alright, I'm Moritari. You and I are studying this timeline together along with a few others. However, the teleportation of Dalaran has had a mishap, which seems to have affected you and the city in unforeseen ways. Dalaran is being overrun by the Legion, and Archmage Khadgar needs your help. He should be projecting an image around here somewhere to help direct the city's defenses and organize the safety of Dalaran's citizens. Find Khadgar and offer him your assistance. Should I play? I mean, I know what happened.
The possibilities are...
Okay, yeah, this is just the Legion intro, where it tells you why Dalaran moved from Northern Barrens? Northland? North... Well, now that's gonna bug me. Why can I not remember what it's called? Northrend! why Dalaran moved from Northrend to The broken shores. Yeah, alright.
Who knows what knowledge we'll acquire?
Wait, I'm a bit concerned about my missing memory of you, Moritari. Ironically, we don't have a lot of time at this particular juncture to sort out what happened to you. The short version is that the time travel and Dalaran's teleportation spell in this timeline have gone awry. I'm not sure exactly how just yet, but I'm sure your gaps in memory were caused by that. Right now, though, we need to get you to focus on defending Dalaran. I can promise you answers as soon as I get them myself. Okay, let's take this slow. Who are you again? Quest. That's a lot to take in, but you can count on me, Moritari.
Your memory loss is certainly unexpected. Help Khadgar while I try to figure out what happened.
I should probably turn my volume down. I just realized there's probably like a echo. My bad. Apologies. I have talent points. I did look. There is a Legion Remix talent build set for Resto Shaman. That is what we're going to be using. I'm just going off of like the overall end of game talent build. I'm not looking at something that's like take this talent, this talent, this talent in this order. I'm just doing what I want to do, but I am looking at that. So, and they take all of these top ones. So I could choose either Astral Shift, which is a damage mitigator, or Chain Lightning, or an Interrupt, Earth Shield, or increase the fire and frost damage you deal. I think I'm gonna take Chain Lightning. I don't think anybody's gonna need my Earth Shield that badly yet, including me. Is there anything else?
So much knowledge waiting to be gleaned.
Hearing door. Stand. We will find a way through this.
Okay, back. Volume is, or sounds
much we
are
can
coming
learn
through my
here.
headphones now, so I don't have the echo, but I can still hear. And yeah, alright, time crisis. Talking to Dadgar. Eladar, you surely are a welcome sight to see on this dark day. Our teleportation spell went awry, and now the Legion is invading Dalaran.
Keep your guard up.
The rest of the council and I are currently barricaded in the chamber of the Guardian, working on a solution. In the meantime, we could use your help by taking some of the Legion's attention off of us while we have time to think. Oh, gosh. I swear I can read. Okay. In the meantime, we could use your help by taking some of the Legion's attention off us, so we have time to think. Once you've brought us enough time to properly assess the situation, join me in the chamber of the Guardian so we can turn the situation around and put the Legion on the defensive. Purge demons from Dalaran.
The civilians are taking refuge in their homes, and the council has gathered at the city center. Clear a path to us.
Dadgar. Legion's like when I really started to love. I mean, it's when they made Khadgar's character fun. They made him super fun in Legion, and he became Dadgar. Sexy Dadgar. Okay, so I gotta kill stuff. Well, I have level...
I do not have a target.
I have scaling privilege, because I am a baby. Which means that I am OP as fuck. I forgot I'm not supposed to swear.
I need to target something first. I require a target.
Deal my kills. Hunter. That was a joke. Stole this paladins. Yeah, he's a pally. That's the weapon I use on my pally a lot of the time.
I need to target something first.
I want like a good demon, not these little ones all over the place. They don't last long enough to get any of my spells out.
I do not have a target.
These demons will not take Dalaran. Meet me in the Chamber of the Guardian.
Oh, that's not the Chamber of the Guardian. That's by, like, Citadel. My bad. Okay, Dedgar, I'm here.
We will find a way.
Well
through
met,
this.
Aladar, and splendid work. You took the pressure off us just long enough to get a handle on this whole debacle.
Come back in one piece.
The citizens of Dalaran have sequestered themselves behind magical barriers that will keep the Legion at bay for now. However, the power of the barriers is not infinite. Take my reinforcing ring and reinforce the barriers in order to keep our people safe. That will free me up to investigate the source of this Legion invasion. Once you're done, keep culling the Legion's numbers. I'll contact you once I've discovered more. Reinforced by
The
magical
spell we
barriers.
cast was supposed to banish the Legion's forces from Dalaran before it was teleported to the Broken Isles. I don't know what went wrong, or how the Legion was able to breach our defenses, but we must retake the city.
This is similar, but not exact to the questline you do when you first get into Legion, I remember. But I don't think it's an exact replica of that questline. Ooh, my item level is 4. Ballin'. We ballin'. Okay, talk to him. I will always talk to that guy, even if it's optional. What happened, Khadgar? I still do not know. Something went wrong with our spell. Instead of banishing the Legion forces across Azeroth and abjuring from Dalaran upon our arrival, somehow they slipped inside. I aim to discover how that came to pass, and whatever or whoever is responsible. Quest, then I'll buy Dalaran time.
If we don't
the time you need.
reinforce the building's barriers, then the civilians hiding inside will be left defenseless.
Okay, Khadgar. I'm going. Protect the citizens. It says I have something has aggro. Like I have aggro on something, but I don't know what. Maybe these guys? Oh, look, there's a little scared tree in there. It's okay, tree man. I did consider playing a druid healer as well. My main, currently, for this expansion is Mistweaver, which I also consider playing, and I probably will make as
I
well.
require a target.
But I decided to do something different at first. Resto Chamois sounded fun. Is that a human? Disgusting. Why doesn't anybody play humans in this game? That's not a human, but this one. Oh, they're Kultiran. Okay, I can kind of see playing Kultirans, but just playing humans in this game, for one thing, the humans in this game are ugly. 2, like,
I've discovered why you have
game.
amnesia. When
Why
you
play-
entered this timeline, you took the place of
Someone
another
who
you, a
already
hero of vast renown. So you
That's
have some
Spanish,
big
but it's-
shoes to fill. But Momentous can help you live up to your own legend. Find him at the Obliterum Forge.
Okay, so I wasn't fully listening. I was talking over her, so I'll reread this. It says, I've discovered why you have amnesia. When you entered this timeline, you took the place of another you, a hero of vast renown. So you have some big shoes to fill, but Momentous can help you live up to your own legend. Find him at the Obliterum Forge. So I was thinking about this when I first encountered this. Is that related to, like, our Legion counterparts?
Moritari, let
Basically,
me know what's
it's saying
going on.
You're taking the
Let's
place
get
of
to work.
whatever the champion of Legion was in the time.
Nothing like a hot forge and a
Reinforcing
good
the magical
hammer.
barriers has brought us plenty of time against the Legion to figure out exactly what's going on with you. Momentous scrutinizes you from toes to nose. As I suspected. Suspected? Suspected what? What do you see? Momentous leans back, satisfied with his inspection. As Moritari told you, this timeline has quite a few holes in it. The you of this timeline stepped through one of them and swapped places with you. In short, you are you, but different. Different? I don't feel different. The you of this timeline has accomplished deeds beyond your imagination, and the people of this timeline owe much to them. They are a mighty hero. You have quite the legend to live up to, Aladar. So I could say that's concerning, that's encouraging, that's depressing, that's irrelevant. Okay, that's concerning. There are a few problems that a little heat and hammer cannot solve.
See you soon.
I think this is magnificent. You're the perfect control group to test our theories on the importance of artifacts in the grand scheme of the flow of the timelines.
If you're going to play the hero, then you'll need a powerful artifact weapon from this timeline.
Yes, give me my artifact.
I can pluck one from its current time and place for you, but I'll need a few reagents to cast the spell.
Okay.
I'll be waiting.
I like that the quests here are called Thrift and Threadbare. Right, Thrift. If we're going to help Khadgar Dalaran in our experiment, we're going to need you to get an artifact. Luckily, I have a plan to accomplish just this. Dalaran is currently loaded with all manner of temporarily important items, so-called epic objects. We'll gather a few that won't be missed, blame their disappearance on the Legion, and then use them to get you that artifact. Here, I've made a shopping list.
Go put your gear
Threadbare.
to the test.
To get you an artifact, we'll need some temporal and energy. Normally, we use infinite cloaks woven. Oh my gosh, it drives me nuts when I trip over words. Normally, we use infinite cloaks woven from temporal threads, but those threads are frayed in this timeline. So instead, I need you to gather those frayed temporal threads from around Dalaran. You can find them popping into and out of existence here and there. They look like radiant golden orbs of power. You can't miss them. Once you have enough, bring them back to me. So collect frayed temporal.
Come back
threads.
if anything breaks. An ancient tablet, locked away in a dusty chest. What a waste of valuable knowledge.
This is where engineers got to have access to the auction house. I know because I leave my engineer here to make auto hammers with all the time. And this is the jewel crafters area where you would go in and do your little jewel crafting quests. I liked the jewel crafting in Legion. It was pretty cute. I'm sad that they kind of did away with the profession quests. I imagine it was a lot of extra work, but I thought that the profession quests were really well done in this expansion. They were really fun, really
Oddities
cute.
like that one tend to be great sources of temporal energy, thanks to the actions of their owners.
Leave me alone, Wraithcraft. I am too powerful for you. Ooh. It sparkles. If it sparkles, we must grab it. I'm trying to resist all of the sparkles.
That bent and battered blade has seen... Ah, you're back. Now to forge some infinite bronze from what you've collected.
Yes, give me all the infinite bronze. I have so many things to buy.
Something to build.
First, all of the
Go
mounts,
put your gear to the test.
and then
I'll be waiting.
appearances. These threads contain traces of potential epic energy. To access their power, we will need to infuse them with a stabilizing material such as infinite bronze in order to anchor them in place. They'll lose some of their potency, but at least they'll be sufficient for our needs.
Come back if anything breaks.
Now that we have the stabilizing materials and the frayed threads, we can get to work. I am, however, forbidden from directly interacting with this timeline, so you'll need to be my hands. Not to worry, nothing forbids me from giving you some guidance. Head next door to the forge inside the tanks for everything, and we'll get to work.
See you soon.
Tanks for everything.
First, we'll need to use the forge to prepare the anchoring materials and separate
Sparkles.
the infusing power from them.
Merthery. Do you think that's Merthery?
Good job.
Merthera?
Now we need to separate
It's
the
cool.
temporal
Probably from
fibers from the frayed threads. Excellent. Now infuse the fibers into the anchoring materials.
Hey, it's another earthen. Hello, brother.
Perfect. Now
Which
we
way
just
it's-
forge the infused anchoring materials into infinite bronze.
Let's look at this other Earthen and judge him. Is he as cool as me?
Brilliant! You've done it!
He has a nice
You've
beard.
forged the infinite bronze. There's always something to be fixed.
Now that you have infinite bronze, we can get you an artifact in order to properly carry out our tests. Then you'll have no problem living up to your own legend, Aladar.
Go put your gear to the test.
Now that you have your infinite bronze, we just need to select the right artifact for you. Shape the bronze into a suitable simulacrum of the weapon, and then reach through a temporal knot and swap them. No one will be the wiser. All we have to do is remember to reclaim the simulacrum in this timeline, and everything will work itself out. Let's start by selecting your specialization. That'll determine which artifact we'll be borrowing.
See you soon.
I am in the correct. I'm in Resto. Okay.
In need of repairs?
I'm in my preferred class specialization. Are you sure? I am.
Excellent choice. Now I'll reach through time and space to
Give me
secure
sure
your
stuff.
artifact. This artifact has been altered and enhanced by this timeline's temporal energy. Its powers are different from before.
Alright.
Nothing like a hot forge and a good hammer.
Purchase the remix time tree in your artifact weapon.
I'll listen.
Shift right click. And the remix time trait. Unlocks the ability to collect infinite power to upgrade your artifact weapon and grants remix time. Raise your weapon and open a rift in your timeline, causing your cooldowns to recover 1000% faster for 3 seconds. Nice. Play changes. Throw that bad boy down there. Need healing wave on there. I think I've already got it applied. We do, okay.
Why are you
Nothing is sent in.
here?
Alright.
Come back if
Intriguing.
anything breaks.
This artifact's potential has been deepened, perhaps by the fraying of this timeline. It can harness more power than any incarnation of it that I have yet encountered. Let me record that data point for Moritari. Oh, important reminder. Don't forget to recover the bronze simulacrum later, or things might get funky. And lastly, maybe don't mention to people how you got that. It could ruin the experiment.
Go put your gear to the
As
test.
a matter of artifact. There's more to artifacts than meets the eye, Aladar. Simply using an artifact allows its legend to grow, and as that legend grows, too does its power. In order to unlock the full potential of that power, however, you'll need to focus infinite power into the artifact's traits. As more traits are powered, the artifact's true potential will be unlocked, and its legend will be undeniable. Let's get started. Unlock artifact traits using infinite power gained from looting epic mementos from any enemy.
I'll be waiting.
Get plenty of exorcise. Khadgar is close to divining the source of the Legion presence here, but there's no guarantee that he will if the Legion's plans proceed unchallenged. The fate of Dalaran is not yet decided. All he needs is a little more time. You can buy him that time by halting the Legion's efforts here in the city. Seek out Legion portals and seal them. That should slow the arrival of more demons entering the city.
Come back if anything breaks.
And then Eris.
Trust no
Scavenger
one.
hunting. Momentous may be expert at what makes what makes things, but Eris be expert what breaks things. Eris energetically punches his fist into his palm to accentuate the word break. Go, kill demons, take their armor scraps. Then we go scrapping. I love scrapping. Loot Legion armor scraps from the demons around Dalaran.
Take that new artifact for a spin. Defeating enemies will provide temporal energy to further empower it, and armor for Eris to scrap.
Okay, sounds good. Let's go. No receding, witching, WC or Nick. Whatever. Bot. Be gone, bot. Alright, what am I doing? Gathering infinite power, sealing Legion portals, getting Legion armor scraps.
I need to target something first.
Is this upstairs? Am I crazy? No, I'm not crazy. There it is. What slowed me?
I require a target.
Right, we have sealed a portal. Oh, can I not jump down? Sadness. Alright. Run before I aggro him. Oh, Talisman's on him. Much higher eye level than I am because, or much higher level, because I have remade this character 4 times. Because I'm me. It's not surprising if you know me. Oh, I went through the wrong side. This side. Okay. Look at all those paintings. I don't remember going in here in Legion. I mean, I'm sure I did, but a lot of these rooms I remember going into a lot, but this one is not.
I do not have a target.
Why is it not like properly letting me target him?
I require a
I
target.
guess it did there.
I do not have a target.
Okay, we're good. Alright, I just need to purchase an artifact power treat. Okay. Okay, that's an awesome looking dragon. I like your dragon. She's very cool. I wanted to play a dragon, but neither of the classes that I felt like playing first can be played by dragons. Which is very sad. Okay, so let's apply our talent point. Just to get that to stop telling me I need to apply it. And now I have Riptide.
There's always something to be fixed.
I can sense the power emanating from your artifact here. Good. I've also noted that it wasn't fractured under the power load yet. Also good. Let me just make a note of that for Moritari's records. Very good.
See you soon.
Pat me on the head and tell me I'm a good boy. Water shield. The caster is surrounded by globes of water, granting 3 mana per 5 seconds. When a melee attack hits the caster regains 2% of their mana. I remember not using that one. I think I usually used this, the lightning shields. Okay, the other thing I was going to do was getting another one of these, right? That's what I had to do for the quest. These increase intellect, increase stamina, increases speed, control click to quick assign. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Okay, whatever. Play changes. Okay, yeah.
In need of repairs?
As you gather more infinite power, do not forget to focus it into your artifact. The more power you invest, the swifter you will gather more infinite power and grow your artifact's legend and your own.
Come back if anything breaks.
Let's get
Trust
one
only
damage
your
trash and infinite
eyes.
dragon's bronze.
Seek the truth.
Good, you do well. Artifact grows stronger, almost as strong as Erus. Erus laughs at his own boast.
Farewell.
Obliterate, then iterate. Artifact is not what catches the eye of Erus. No, you had demon armor scraps. Now, you might think to yourself, but Erus, demon armor scraps are junk, and you might be right. But Erus sees demon armor scraps, and he does not see junk. He sees bronze. Bronze hidden in the junk. Listen closely. Erus will teach you how to use the unraveling sands. You put junk in sands. Sands unravels it, and then you get bronze from the ashes. Try using the unraveling sands, and then toss in the Legion armor scraps.
Seek the truth.
Summon the unraveling sands. do I summon?
What do you want?
Let me see. Oh, it's right here. Action button.
Trust no one.
Oh no, did I go too close? Okay, no, I can click it. Good. And then, can I put these in there? Hell yeah. I have done the thing.
Why are you here?
Happy scrapping!
Trust only your
Bronze can be spent at
eyes.
the Infinite Bazaar on many pretty things. Whenever you find junk, just summon the Unraveling Sands. Junk goes in, pretty bronze comes out. It's convenient, yes.
The world
This-
will change.
Also, Eris, wood. Look at him. I love the Infinite Bronze.
Give
Dragon
me
King.
something to build.
Not a memento too soon. Everything is unfolding splendidly, Aladar. With your artifact in hand, you should have no issues assisting Khadgar in driving the Legion fully from Dalaran. According to Maritari's calculations, he should have discovered the source of the Legion invasion. Return to the Chamber of the Guardian when you are ready and learn what he has discovered.
See
Talk to
that you
Khadgar.
have
But
your
before I go,
artifact. It's
talk
time
to
to be the
Khadgar.
hero you're meant to be.
I am going to
report to
open all of these.
Khadgar and save the day.
Like this. So much gear. I'm practically kitted out. Look at that. Also, that armor set's pretty cool. Are these new appearances? So now I level 15 and my little Sans window's open, so let's grab that stuff. Yay! I'm gonna move this action button down there because I don't want that in the middle of my screen forever. Yeah, I mean, I don't hate this armor set. I don't know if I already had, because I did get this far previously, so I may have just gotten it then, but that's a nice, you can see it better in the light here. It's a pretty nice set. I mean, I wouldn't wear it on my Resto Shaman, but might wear it on something else. I'm thinking I might make a DK.
Champion, I've discovered how we can expel the Legion from Dalaran.
I don't know. It has been a hard day, Aladar, but our resolve is soon to be rewarded. With the Legion distracted by your timely heroics, I was able to stretch out my arcane power and divine the mastermind behind the Legion incursion into our beloved city.
Keep your guard up.
Fellow Lord Nesmet managed to slip through our teleportation spell and open cracks within our wards. Left unopposed, Nesmet will widen those cracks until the wards fail, and the full might of the Legion is brought down upon us. We have a chance now to finish him before he finishes us. Cut off their head, and the rest of the Legion will wither and die. Head to the Violet Citadel with all haste. There is not a moment to waste.
Their Lord Nesmet is in command of the invasion portals. Dispatching him will break the siege.
Oh, I went like the absolute wrong way. I need to get the glyph to turn my doggy into a dinosaur. As much as I love the doggy, I like the other options better. I actually don't know what all options there are for your shaman little wolf guy, because I always end up picking the dinosaur and then that's it. So I'll have to look and see if there's more.
Well done. Once again, Dalaran is in your debt.
Observe and reflect.
I have some characters who took their actions, their heroic journey in Legion very seriously, and they would be upset that this schmuck that I just made keeps getting told that he was like basically the most heroic figure during that time. They'd be like, "Excuse me, excuse me, sir. I put in a lot of hours in Legion." Alright, we make a good team, Aladar. The Kirin Tor will handle the remaining Legion forces from here. For now, my attention must return to restoring the wards to their full strength.
Come back
So
in one.
Probably keeps putting his
We'll speak
head
again
like
soon,
on the
and hopefully under better circumstances.
little, what do you call those like
Are
little
they
wheel
gone?
spokes on the bottom of your chair that like go out to each one of the wheels? But he keeps putting his head, like resting his chin on one of those, and so I keep putting my feet back, and then I'll kick his little nose because it's right there on that thing. And I feel bad, but I'm like, that's the worst possible place you could put your face right now. Alright, let's choose talents. Okay, so our options are Spirit Wolf. While transformed into Ghost Wolf, you gain 5% increased movement speed and 5% damage reduction. Our Earth Shield, we can put on people to increase my healing on them. And, yeah. Wind Shear is my interrupt. Frost Shock. I don't
Are they
think
gone?
Resto plays with Frost Shock right now. I have to look at this, my little chart. Actually, I could probably... Here, let me do a thing. One second. Okay, I've done the thing. So these are the recommended Arsham talents for Legion Remix. So I can just look here and see what it suggests. So we're going to end up taking both of these and all of these. And all of these at least one level. And then we won't be taking all of these. We won't be taking Frost Shock, which is what I was actually looking at. It's because I was like, I can't imagine that we do. I don't remember a time... Actually, I think there was, at some point, a Resto Shaman Frost Shock build. But I did not play Resto Shaman during whatever period of time there was a Frost Shock build. I played both before, and I think this is actually the first time I'm picking it up since that became viable and then stopped being viable. Okay, so maximum health increased by 10%, and while you're at full health, reincarnation cools down 75% faster. That's cool. Not something I think I need right now, but it's cool. I think I'll take my
Are they
interrupt.
gone?
Just because I feel naked not having it. And then I have Healing Rain, blanket the target area and Healing Rain. Or my Healing Stream Totem. Summons a totem at your feet for 15 seconds that heals heals an injured party or raid member within 40 yards. Okay, so then you can grab multiple tiers, and it looks like they just have one. Oh no, it says just one rank of one, so I don't know. I'm gonna take my Healing Rain though. And then the problem with adding that thing is that I may forget to turn it off, as I have done in other games sometimes. Alright, let's
What is
do this
history?
quest.
If not a
Well,
series
look
of
at you,
variables.
saving Dalaran. You're starting to resemble your legend already. Mortari glances about to make sure you are indeed alone before continuing. We have somewhere to be and people to meet. I'm opening a portal to the Infinite Bazaar. Mortari considers the name for a moment. It's a place where we're safe to congregate out in the open without interfering with the timeline. Just step through when you're ready. Step through the portal and meet Eternus and the Infinite
As
Dragonflight.
exciting as all that was, I'll be glad to get back to the Infinite Bazaar. Eternus will
Look
surely
at
want
it.
to
Look how
speak with you
pretty it
too.
is. Okay, I have not yet fully explored this. I did get here once before on the character that was level 13, and then I was busy doing stuff with the guildies, and so I didn't have time to actually like look around. So we're gonna look around a bit right now. Demelius, I'm late, so very, very late. I'm afraid I'm not open yet. I'm so terribly sorry. Perhaps I should get a clock.
For the whole.
Actually, I know there's a part where it has you go and introduce yourself to people, so actually let's do that when it tells us to.
It seems you've already had quite the impact on this timeline. But our work
True
here
gratitude.
has just begun.
Look at Eternal. I love this Infinite Dragonflight skin. I love it so much. I love the design. It's so gorgeous. Okay, anyway.
May
Oh,
your
stay a while and listen.
possibilities
We're gonna
be
do that.
infinite.
If I'm gonna do the story, I like to do the story.
We will meet again.
Eternus, we put an end to the Legion attack on Dalaran. However, I'm still not certain how they managed to breach its defenses.
Our presence has already created anomalies in this timeline. The Legion's attack, our friend's intervention, and the artifact they wield. Until recently, the Bronze Dragonflight would have done everything in their power to prevent divergences such as these.
But not anymore, right? After all, that is what we came here to do. Introduce changes to the past and observe the results as they
That being said, I promise Nostormu that this experiment will eventually come to an end, and that we will all depart from this timeline.
Well, then we'll simply have to make the most of the time we have, won't we?
Alright, I missed a little part of that. I missed the part where he said, until recently the Bronze Dragonflight would have done everything in their power to prevent divergences such as these. But not anymore, right? After all, that is what we came here to do. Introduce changes to the past and observe the results as they occur. Why am I not seeing... Yeah, this is like this one message, it just won't let me see. Did somebody whisper me? Did I miss it? Oh no, it's this stupid... Oh my god, I hate this guild. I hate the people who post here. They post incessantly. Every single character I make, I have to leave the trade services channel because I can't even block this person or ignore them because they switch characters. Like every other day, they make a new monk and then they come and they spam this stupid advertisement. So even if you ignore one of them, they'll just be back, which means I have to leave the entire channel for one group of people. And I shouldn't have to leave the channel. I mean, it's not like trade services is that important, but it's just so annoying. It's so obnoxious, and I'm sure that they shift characters because they get banned or whatever for spamming. They drive me absolutely insane. Anyway, I wanted to see what it says after this. Okay, I finally got it. So she says, not anymore, this is what we're here to do, blah, 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 results as they occur. And Eternus says, indeed, these anomalies provide us with a unique opportunity to study the flow of time and the role of the individual in shaping history. That being said, I promise Nostormu that this experiment will eventually come to an end and that we will all depart from this timeline. Mortari says, well, then we'll simply have to make the most of the time that we have, won't we? Okay. So similar to the Pandaria.
There is more than one way to solve any problem.
Mortari has kept me apprised of your endeavors in this timeline, Aladar. Know that I am pleased. Dalaran will cover in time. Speaking of, I will accelerate the timeline until the cleanup is complete. You will unlock access to the clean streets of Dalaran. Eternus accelerates the timeline to give Dalaran time to recover from the Legion's assault. And so I think that that's maybe that skip. You unlock this skip. And then just another cache event.
Question everything. Remember, some rules are meant to be broken.
There, Dalaran is back to how it should be. I'm sure you have many questions, Aladar. Who are we, and what are we doing here, and why are you here? The simple answer is this. We are infinite. We are searching through time for answers to questions larger than any of us, and we need your help to do it. I think you will come to understand this. Answer more if you meet the rest of our flight. Oh, I think you will come to understand this answer more if you meet the rest of our flight. Mortari, if you would make the introductions to where the infinite bazaar.
Our goal with this experiment is to see how history would have played out if some of the variables were changed. Get acquainted with the rest of our temporal excursion. I am excited to see what differences you have yet to make.
Okay, Laura Treebender. World Apparel and
How may I
Transmogrifier.
aid you?
Fashion is fashion, a reflection of the times is anything. My job in the Infinite is to keep my finger on the pulse of what people are wearing and why. After all, if you want to do good, you've got to look good. In a way, our clothes wear us as much as we wear them.
May the eternal sun shine upon thee.
Oh, honey, you need a new look. This is true. He does actually need a new look really bad. Let me browse your goods. I want to see what she has available. Looks like a pallies. No, it's leather. That looks like a monk set. But it's plate. I'm apparently very bad at guessing what these sets are for. I like that one. This one does look like a monk set. Alright, well at some point I'll be coming and buying some of these, but I think I'm going to be buying other stuff before I buy T-Mox.
Go in
I
peace.
definitely will be buying mounts before I buy T-Mox. Is there a barber? I don't actually need the barber right now, it was sparkly, I had to click it. Compulsion.
What do you want?
Good to see you, champion. How fare your hunts? We browse your goods. This is more T-Mock. More T-Mock. Are these like from certain like raids or something? Like are these the night why am I forgetting what that is called? It's literally my favorite raid. time.
Protect the truth.
Nighthold. Like were those from the Nighthold raid or I don't know.
What do you want?
Keep your shield up and patience will see you through any battle.
Seek the truth.
Oh, a Time Walker. I bet you've got stories to tell.
Seek the truth.
What is your purpose?
Hello, little Earthen. I'm here to make sure the little ones don't get into trouble they can't get out of. But sometimes little ones get into trouble in places I can't fit, or when I'm not around. So I sell them nice shiny weapons and armor for when I'm not there. Then later I go beat up whoever needs beating up. Sometimes I bring Eris. He's always in the mood for a good scrap. That's very cute. I like that. That's very sweet. That is very good to know. Thanks for looking out for everyone.
Do not share what I have said.
Remix Muncher. Very clever, unique name there. A lot of thought went into that one, clearly. Oh, I have all but the shoulders, apparently. Oh no, it's not that I have them all. It's that those are just the ones showing up. Ah, Teshalak. I don't think I have either of these, yeah. These are some of the ones I did not go and unlock yet. Back in Legion. There's actually a lot of artifact appearances I didn't unlock, but I unlocked a lot as well. Some more T-Mogs. Lots of clothes. I did get to the point where in
Guard
Pandaria
yourself.
I'd unlocked all of the mounts, and then any other things that I wanted, so I did just end up
Speak,
spending the
friend.
rest of the bronze that I had on T-Mog appearances. And I got all of the T-Mog that I wanted as well, so came out of mists. Lots of good stuff, lots of goodies. Muratari says, this is Noswin, a resident expert on being a teenager. Noswin, are you awake? Noswin says, I'm awake, I'm awake. I didn't see what she said about the last guy. Oh, Pythagoras, I want to introduce you to Eladar. They are friends, so no smashing, okay? Pythagoras says, okay. I played, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and so they call him Pythagoras. And now I can't say it without seeing it as Pythagoras. Okay, make this in my home. I might as well. And then Are you hungry? I have snacks. Sure, I could eat. Or no, thank you. I'm going to say, sure, I could eat. Nussman hands you something delicious to snack on and then munches on some himself. I love snacks. Oh, and naps. So, if you ever need snacks or naps, come see me. I've been studying innkeeping and have perfected the art of pre-warming beds for guests. Also, I solved the issue of crumbs in bed, so now you can snack and nap without worry. Pre-warming beds for guests. Then you just see him sleeping. What a cutie. Oh, I love him. Alright, quest. I'll set my hearthstone here now. Yes, I have already done that. I'll do it again. Oh, what a doll. I love him. Okay, what does he sell? Changes your permanent well-fed effect. Must remain seated while ingesting. It restores 3.7 million health and 3.1 million mana over 1 hour. How does that work? What does that mean? Over an hour? Like, so does it just channel over the course of an hour, just kind of consistently, like constantly giving you more health or something? I don't know. Activate the nearest demonic gateway. Track time warped herbs and ores. I probably should make him herbalist or something. Makes you immune to some annoyances versus their deaths. Oh yeah, that's just the silencer. You know what that is. Meet. I already met Noswin. This is. Oh, this is Eris.
What do you want? Seek the truth.
Momentous again. Good to see you again, Aladar. If on your journeys you have need of another weapon, you can always find me here at the Infinite Bazaar. Quest
I'll be waiting.
Okay, what's his quest? Just
Go
one
put your
The artifact you
gear
snatched
to
from
the
the timeline
task.
earlier was replaced with a simulacrum, so none would notice the true artifact's absence. Such a wealth of infinite energy should not be abandoned so readily. You should seek it out and reclaim it. Once you've recovered the simulacrum, you can scrap it for an embarrassing sum of bronze and infinite power. Retrieve the curious simulacrum left in place of your borrowed artifact weapon by completing your artifact weapon's acquisition storyline as part of your Order Hall campaign. Oh, cool. So if you actually go
I'll
do
be waiting.
the artifact weapon storyline, which I have done before back in Legion, you get a ton of bronze, it sounds like. Good to know. Kind of makes me want to go and play some of the classes I didn't play in Legion, as opposed to kind of playing my nostalgia classes. But I played a lot of Legion, and I played a lot of classes in Legion, so for the most part, if I didn't play them, it was because I didn't want to. I think, I mean, I didn't do every single artifact weapon for every single spec, but I did a lot of them. I did, I think, all of the DK ones, all of the Paladin ones, all of the Mage. Actually, I don't know if I did Fire Mage. I don't know. There's a lot of ones that I did, so I don't know. Well, I'll consider it. I know I did all the Resto Shaman stuff, though. I don't remember if I got the Resto Shaman mount, though. Did I get the Shaman mount? How do I look it up? Okay, so that one's just under Mage. And Shaman doesn't have it under there. I don't remember what the Shaman class hall mount is. I don't think I got it, though. I'll check at some point. Oh, rare collections. I want to look at this.
listen.
A treasure to meet you, Aladar. Eternus has tasked me with collecting rare things and creatures across time, purely for study, of course. But not to worry. As rare and as intriguing as you may be, it would be immoral to collect a sentient being such as yourself. That's funny. Moritari, allow me to introduce Horos, a collector of rare things. Well, what have you brought me this time, Moritari? Moritari says, this one is not for collecting, Horos. Aladar is assisting us in our research. I should probably read these before I read their little chat thing, their quest thing. What'd she say? Anywhere to at Momentous or Circumspect Blacksmith. On that note, Moritari, I have some data points for you, but they can wait. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so that was the last one. Alright, thank you for the compliment, Horos. It was nice meeting you.
The world will change.
Aw, pets. Cute pets. Lots of pets. Alright. Pets and toys and... I think that's... Yeah, lots of toys. I'm not really a toy collector, just because I have limited time and energy, and so I can't collect everything. Otherwise, you know, collecting toys would probably be fun. So I kind of focus on, like, mounts. And
farewell.
very loosely on appearances. But I don't do toys
I
at all.
hope
I
you
just kind of
find
pick them up
these
as I
to
go
your
along.
liking.
But if I have enough extra, then I certainly wouldn't mind coming and getting some of these toys. Oh, my mounts! My Legion mounts. Oh yeah, these are all the fell versions of the of the class hall. The class mounts. Oh no, I do have this. I'm pretty sure I have this.
May the red crane live forever
Tempest.
in your heart.
Oh no, I don't. I don't have it. All right. All right. I don't have the Shaman class hall mount, so I'll have to get that at some point. But I do
Behold
obviously
the wonders of
want all of
Pandaria.
the fell versions of these. So I have this. This is the hunter mount, I believe. I have this, which is the paladin. I have this, which is the DK mount. I thought I had that, but I don't. I have the monk mount, I am pretty sure. This is the warlock mount, I think. Or demon hunter. I actually don't remember if I have either of those two. This one is the warrior mount. I definitely do not have that. I did not play a warrior enough for that. Definitely don't have the rogue mount. Druid, I'm not sure if I have. I don't have the priest mount. This funky dumb little owl. Dude, do not have him. I know that for sure. This one is the warlock mount. Cannot remember if I have that. And then I do definitely have the mage disc. That is the first one I got.
Family, friends, food. These are
so-
what matter most.
And Moritari says, "Hello, Hemet. How are the animals today?" Hemet Nessingmurray, the 17th, says, "Ah, the VCs are fine. Looks like you've got yourself a helper there. What's your name, friend?" My apologies to any and all Scottish people. Okay, these are all the other mounts, it appears. I kind of want to get some of these like the old-fashioned way, but I won't. I'll buy them here. Because some of them were just like Paragon mounts and stuff like that, and I got a lot of them. I mean, you see this, these are already known. I have a lot of already known mounts. Apparently, and a lot of not already ones. Already known ones. Sorry, I said that weird. So many mounts for me to get. So happy. I really, 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 really want them to release more collector's mounts, because we've exceeded the amount of mounts you need for each of the collector's statuses by hundreds at this point, and I don't know, it's fun to work toward them. This is cool as hell. I love this guy. Wait, why do I already know? How do we get Midnight's Eternal Reigns? I don't remember. Is that the Karazhan? Oh, that's the Karazhan mount. Okay, so these aren't just ones that they added. These are ones that you get dropped off of places. Yeah, I'm wondering how many of them are the Paragon mounts and how many of them are different things. Some of them, this comes from Nighthold. Yeah, I think this is the one that can drop off of Gul'dan. Oh yeah, it says right there, Nighthold, Gul'dan. Any level on this one's Mythic Gul'dan, the fiendish one. This has something to do with the Nightborn, obviously. I do have Ekro, yeah. I did get Ekro myself. I did not get the Arcadian War Turtle. I cannot remember how you got it, but it was a pain in the ass, I believe. If you don't care about mounts, this is probably really boring, but I care a lot about mounts. This is one of my favorite things about Remix, so this is going to be something that I am focusing on. Oh, that one looks so cool. I don't remember what these ones came from. I do have the Reigns of the Long Forgotten Hippogriff. That's only 20,000. Man, that was such a rare mount. Kind of a pain in the ass to get, and it's only 20,000 bronze. I thought I had that. Seeing a lot of things I thought I had, but didn't. But, I mean, a lot of... What is this? The Abyss Worm? I do have that one. So why is the Abyss Worm 100,000 bronze to get, when I feel like it was not that hard to farm and get, whereas the Long Lost Hippogriff is only 20k, and it was, I think, much more difficult to get? I don't know. Maybe because one's guaranteed and the other one isn't, but you have to do a whole bunch of stuff to get the Long Lost Hippogriff, so... Alright. Well, now I know where I get my mounts from. Argus the Unmaker. So I won't have to farm that anymore. Alright, yeah, alright, we'll stop looking at
Watch your
that.
back.
Okay, I think I will call this one here and do another one as we kind of get out of this little area and get started actually playing.